What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Furly Ghost, and today we're going to be going over some Vanguard settings that will have your game looking absolutely incredible while also delivering on the performance side of things. We will be going over some settings outside of the game, as well as in-game settings and controller settings that will have you guys dropping absolute heaters. There will be timestamps in the description below, so you guys can skip to whatever settings you're interested in most, or just the ones that apply. Let's get into it. Alright, so first we're going to be going over my NVIDIA control panel settings. I'm just going to read them off from top to bottom. If you guys are going to try these settings, I would advise to take a screenshot or take a picture of whatever settings you already have and are comfortable with. Just in case you guys don't like these settings, you could easily just revert back to whatever you guys had going on. So let's start off with the first one. Image sharpening. I have it set to sharpening off, scaling disabled, ambient occultation off, anisotropic filtering off, anti-aliasing FXAA off, anti-aliasing gamma correction off, anti-aliasing mode off, anti-aliasing setting none, anti-aliasing transparency off, background application max frame rate off, CUDA-GPUs all, DSR factors off, DSR smoothness off, low latency mode off, max frame rate off, multi-frame sampled AA off, OpenGL rendering GPU, you pick your graphics card, power management mode, I have it prefer maximum performance. I've heard that you could leave it at optimal power and it'll be fine, but this is just what I prefer. Preferred refresh rate, I put highest available. Shader cache size, driver default is going to be what I pick there. Texture filtering, anisotropic sample on. Texture filtering, negative LOD bias, allow. Texture filtering quality, high performance. Texture filtering, trilinear optimization, I have it set to off. Threaded optimization on. Triple buffering off. Vertical sync, use 3D application settings. Virtual reality pre-render frames, I have it set to 1. Virtual reality variable rate, I have it set to off. Now these are, like I said, my personal settings. I've been enjoying them for a very long time. We're gonna do one more little thing outside of the game. I found that this really helped me out to keep my frame rate more consistent and also gain a couple frames on top of that. So you're gonna go into settings, system, go to display, scroll down. At the very bottom, you should see something that says graphic settings. Now from here, this is what the menu will look like. You are going to want to hit browse, and you're going to want to find your Call of Duty Vanguard in this case, and it'll bring it over to this menu here where you can actually click on it and it'll give you an options. You're going to want to go ahead and click high performance and save. You will also do that for the launcher. To me, that is an excellent setting to really give you that performance that you want. All right, so now we're in the in-game settings. These will be pretty straightforward. We're just going to go top to bottom, and I'm going to kind of explain some of the important ones. So obviously full screen, you always want to run full screen. Your monitor, you're going to want to set your refresh rate to the highest it'll go. VSync off, VSync menus off. I think I left this at default, just 250. The menu frame rate, I just left it at 60 because you honestly don't need it to be anything special while you're in the menu. Aspect ratio automatic. Focus mode is more for like widescreen. Obviously display adapter will be your graphics card. Easy clap. We're going to move over to quality. So these are my personal settings that make my game look absolutely incredible while also giving me 160, 170 frames. There is one map in particular that gives me about 145, 150. But other than that, that's more than enough frames for me. If you want to be a giga chat, of course, you could always turn some of these down to low and gain that extra performance. But to me, the game looking nice is a big part as well. So render resolution, I got at 100. Dynamic resolution, I got turned off. This makes your game look kind of funny if you have it turned on. Just trying to hit that FPS you set it to. Texture resolution, I got medium. Texture filter, I got at medium. Particle quality level, I got at low. Particle resolution, I got at low. Bullet impact sprays, I got it off. Shader quality, I got at low. Tessellation, I got nearby only. Level of detail distance, I got it standard. Nearby level of detail, I got it high. Distant level of detail, I got it high. Clutter draw distance, I got it low. Volumetric quality level, I got it medium. Screen space shadows, I got them turned off. Shadow map resolution, I got it low. Sun shadow cascades, I got it low. Cache sun shadows and spot shadows, I got them both turned on. Spot cache size, I got out low. Spot shadow quality, I got it low. Particle lighting, I got it medium. Ambient occultation, I got static objects only. Screen space reflection, I got this turned off. I mean, you don't really need it for this kind of game. And now this setting right here, obviously I got DLSS turned off. And fidelity super resolution 1.0 I got turned off. This setting right here in particular will actually make your game look significantly better, in my personal opinion. So what you're gonna want to do is this fidelity FX cast. Go ahead and turn that on, and you're gonna want to set it to 1.0. This will absolutely change the look of your game, and it looks absolutely incredible. Anti-aliasing, I mean, you might as well leave it at filmic since you can't necessarily turn it all the way off. Depth of field off. VRAM usage, just go ahead and crank it up to 90%. I think the default is 85, but might as well get the most out of that. I'm not colorblind, so I don't mess around with the colors very much. But of course, if you are, feel free. Whatever is best for you. Field of view, I got set to 120. Add affected for obvious reasons. It feels like you're moving absolutely just so fast. It makes the movement just feel that much better. Also, with it being affected at 120, the visual recoil will feel a lot less and seem like there's a lot less. So, yeah, you're going to be shooting freaking lasers. Now we move down to camera movement. I set it to least. I hate the screen shake, especially with all the grenades and airstrikes and all that stuff going on. I just absolutely hate it. Set it to least. World motion blur, obviously always turn it off. Weapon motion blur, get it out of here. I like to be able to see everything nice and clear at all times. And then NVIDIA Reflex low latency, I have it on plus boost. All right, so now on to my controller settings. Some of these first ones are going to be slightly subjective. Some of you guys are going to want to play on higher sense or lower sense, whatever it is. But these are just mine, what I find to be best. I do play at a 7.7, 7 horizontal, 7 vertical. These next two, the ground vehicle sensitivity and air vehicle sensitivity, I just left that default at 1.0. So this is kind of a new one. I want to say they had this partially in like Cold War. So you could set your ADS sensitivity multiplier for all scopes. But for me personally, I think setting it custom per the amount of zoom is a lot better. So I just turn custom sensitivity per zoom on, and you get this little drop down menu. The first 4 up to 4 times I just set it to 0.8. Anything after that, which is like 5 times or above, so basically a sniper rifle, I like to keep it at a 1.0. I feel like that works best. Button layout, I have it set to default. I use a controller with paddles, so this doesn't affect me at all. I got 4 paddles on the back. I don't ever have to move my finger off of the aim stick. Vertical aim on foot, I just leave it standard. Vertical aim ground vehicle, standard. Vertical aim air vehicle, standard. Obviously, you could change it if you want inverted, but I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to play inverted, to be honest. Aim response curve type. Me personally, I feel like dynamic is the absolute best. You can go ahead and play around with that, but give dynamic a shot, man. I really do feel like it's the best response curve type. Controller vibration, obviously turned off. Weapon fire threshold. So this right here is a new setting. So what this does, the fire button will simulate a gun's trigger with different thresholds to fire different weapons. You're just going to want to turn that right off. That way, when you click, it shoots. There's no delay, no funny business. ADS sensitivity transition timing, I have it set to instant. ADS sense multiplier, steady aim, I just have it set to 1. This is mostly for sniper rifles when you go to hold your breath. You don't want to go to like try to flick shot, and because you click the button to steady your aim, have it slow down for whatever reason. I feel like that would probably mess you up pretty bad. Stick layout preset, I just have it to default. Controller orientation up. ADS stick swap off. I left these to default. I don't really notice it, you know what I'm saying? It fires when I click, so these next two, left stick and right stick minimum input dead zone. You're gonna want to check it out. By default, mine was 20, I believe. So you're gonna want to turn your left stick minimum input dead zone to 0. On your right stick, I just turned it to 0, and then I went up by 1 till I didn't get stick drift, and then I got it set to 4. This feels absolutely incredible. As soon as I switched the setting, I actually started dropping some bombs. Maybe I'll insert some pictures here as well. Left stick max and right stick max, I just left it at 99. That's not going to affect anything. So now that we've went over all my personal settings, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts, or if any of these helped you guys out at all. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.